This model kit review is of the Lamborghini Countach. This is the 25th anniversary one, which was different styling by Horatio Pagani. He's the one who actually designed this version of it, and they changed the directions of some of these vents and added these strakes. This is the very unfortunate federal bumper, which you don't need to add. This is a 1/24 scale model. It's by Monogram. It's a very old model kit. There aren't too many options for the 25th anniversary. Here's some details here about the model, or the car at least. Same picture there. Here's some other pictures of the finished model. Let's have a look inside. It's obviously second hand. Quite a few sprues to go through. Looks like we have a few loose pieces as well. And then doesn't look like we have the very wide, well, maybe we'll see how wide these tires are. They don't look too wide. And looks like it was started. So let's have a look. So first of all, we'll just look at these tires here, and these have back walls to them. You probably won't see them very much, but also these tires are all the same width, and the Countach definitely had some wide tires, so hopefully the axle's a little wider. Now here's the engine. That's the V12. This model has already been started badly. That's been glued together. Well, maybe it hasn't been glued. There we go. Okay, this is the gearbox as well. The gearbox transmission actually ran through the oil cooler. More parts for the engine. So it does look like we've got some engine parts and a full engine. It's part of the engine bay. There, wheel well cover. Engine would sit here. And more interior parts for the wheel wells, it looks like. Here are the side strakes for underneath the door, and then this is our rear bumper with the exhaust tips coming out there. Now these seats are a little different. They're not the typical Countach seats. Typical Countach seats are more C shape. The backs, we need to see if there's anything to fill them, otherwise you might need to fill them. That's the redesigned 25th anniversary engine bay cover, and here is our front hood. Got some air intakes, distributor caps. There's the rear light and valance there. Here is our front bumper and some more engine parts. Holding quality is not bad, especially for an older kit. Got some more engine parts, our axles, and then our suspension parts, pedal box. There is our two-part windshield wiper there. Some hoses, more parts for the engine, steering wheel. Here are our wheel hubs there. Looks like parts for our wheels there. And then some support parts for our suspension. So here is our cockpit tub, very small for the Countach. There's the other part for the engine bay and engine mount. And then this is our front bumper with that very ugly federal bumper, because when it was imported to the United States they had to have an extended bumper. Couldn't they just have the lights there? And overall quality of the molding is not bad. Here is our chassis there. We've got some more wheel parts there. These are the twin radiators that set up behind the behind that glass and the door, and then we've got looks like our exhaust parts here. You've seen that already. There's the wheels, classic telephone dial with some chrome parts for the engine, rearview mirror, and so on. Okay, here is the glass, and here's our front glass. We'll need a good polish. And then headlights, tail lights, and some side lights there. Here's our rear view, or our rear windshield, very small. It's very difficult to see through that apparently. And then here is the side glass for our doors. Here is our main body, and we're going to have some details here. The engine bay wheel to come up, and the spare tire wheel is visible. Classic Countach appearance. Okay, so over here we've got our instructions. I don't see any decals with this model, but you don't really need many. It's just the emblems. So here's some details here about the car. Those are the colors needed. Start off with the engine, and put on the exhaust headers there, build the engine bay, and then put the radiators on there. So there's a radiator pipes there. Mount the engine, and then air intakes there with the carburetors and fuel injection. Then there's the muffler for the rear. Drive shafts go on into the wheel hubs. Then our suspension and our seats. Now building the cockpit interior, pedal box, dashboard. So that other thing was the part of the dashboard. And that's the brake reservoir. Start to build the interior for the front. Put on our lights, engine skirts, side skirts there with the strakes there. Put our door glass in, engine bay cover, and then shows you not to glue that so that you can actually open it up and see the engine. And over here we've got our front suspension going together. We mount the chassis onto the body and put our wheel hubs there, and it shows you how to put the wheels together here. So if you don't glue them together, they will turn. We put our tail lights and back bumper on, as well as the exhausts. Put our glass on there, as well as the mirrors. And the deck lid. They also had the cross member to cover up the hinge, and then the front bumper. So, all in all, that's a fairly nice model kit. Even though it's older, I'll need to custom make some Lamborghini decals for it.